You're organizing a show and you're this relaxed.
Thank you so much for honoring our invitation. We are honored to have spent Valentine's Day with you, Maddox and team, Jamal and team. Rasta Rob MC and the twins, thank you so much.
I have the opportunity to speak to the guys behind the Boundless Love Concert. Tell the guys who don't know you, who are you guys?
We are Alice and Musta. The Abdallahs.
Yes.
Yeah, we're the ones that have thought of not celebrating this day alone, and we decided to ask the public to join us to celebrate the day. Like we said, or like we call it, the Boundless Love.
Hey, Alice, why Boundless Love?
Well, yes, no, we struggle through names. I mean, say, what name can be a thing that rhymes with love, and yet that is not usual. So I first started Heart and Soul, then we scraped Heart and Soul. And then, you know, when we were talking to Serena, our partners, yeah, we told them, you know, about the concept, and they loved it. And then, you know, Serena said, oh, by the way, our theme this year is Boundless Love. Well, was it Boundless Love or something different? But something to do with Boundless.
Yes.
And so like, there we go, we have the event name. And because they are partners, then the name came to life, Boundless Love. And it's love that has no bounds. It goes to anybody and everybody. Ensonga z'omukwano.
I suspect it's you.
To kind of like, I like bringing things back to the country and culture.
Yes.
It's very, very important. Otherwise, someone might think, about day outside countries,
So
I always want to come back and attach the Ugandanness in everything that we do. That's how the Nsonga z'omukwano is attached to Boundless Love.
Yeah.
Everything that you do, Alice Nakato Events Consultancy.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about that.
About the consultancy. So this consultancy was birthed end of 2024. Towards the end.
Towards the end, yeah.
August. From my previous career, all I know to do is events. I was trained by the guru himself. and
Steve Jean.
That's Steve Jean, yes. And when I resigned, we opened up Nakato Alice Events Consultancy, and we made a year the other day.
We made a year in August.
In August last year, so we made a year. And it's been an amazing journey. What we do is event production. We do video production, we do audio production, and we have a space that is for creatives. It's open to creatives, our friends. You know, being in the industry, all our friends are creatives. And so our office space, we call it a creative hub, where all our friends come through. The Edgar Battes, the musicians, we have guys in the advertising industry, where we can just come and put together ideas. So even with Boundless Love, we've done this together with a team called Mosaic Marketing. We met them last year, and since we met, we've been thinking about ideas on creative plans and executions. And this is one of the babies out of our collaborations with our creative fellow people in the industry.
That's Ebon Hugh.
Ebony Hugh.
So yes, when Alice resigned and we were trying to see how we cannot lose her in the industry, because Alice is one of those names out there when it comes to quality work in the event space. So we first struggled with names, blah, 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 but then we sat down one day and said, you know what, the fancy names can come later. For now, what we need to do is keep telling the people or reminding them that this is you. So there's no second guessing. You can imagine if a document came to your office and it has some other name altogether, and then you're like, but who are these? So we knew, and then we decided to ride on the name that already exists and we did not want to lose the name, because now we said, okay, let's just take it to a brand level. So that is how Nakato Alice Events Consultancy comes up, to make sure that the person that has got all this experience in the events industry does not get washed away. Yeah. So that is why you see us doing, you know.
And it's Valentine's Day, it's a Lover's Day, and you two are lovebirds.
Are we buds?
Would you rather you love tortoises or
I love giraffes.
Oh, elephants.
giraffes? Works better.
Because of the height.
Yeah.
How do you complement each other? He comes from the visual, and you're now coming from the events. How do you complement each other?
You know what? I've been blessed to have a husband who is my partner. Many people ask me, how do you even work with your husband? Because others, they get driven crazy working with their partner. But it's been amazing working with him, because creative industry kind of gels together somehow. He's coming from the video and audio production side, from the event side. So there's definitely a gel that puts us all together, because when you're doing events, you need video production, you need graphics, you need audio to produce the adverts, and to do the TV commercials, and then also to do the documenting of the event. So it just worked out perfectly, and that's why now we sell it as a package, bring his expertise and my expertise. So combined experience is over 35 years.
I want to ask for your age.
No.
Don't ask, I started very young.
Okay, and there is something that stands out for you. What is that thing that makes you uniquely stand out as Alice Nakato Event Consultant?
Okay, professionally, when it comes to Nakato Events Consultancy, everyone has brought their energies, and I know where she knows where my energies are. I know where her energies are. She's a very good. She's a very organized person. I'm not that detailed when it comes to organizing things. However, I have great ideas. Yeah. So I'm the lead creative. Yeah, so we sit down, brainstorm about how we want a certain event to look like, and then I will look out for how unique or how different can it look like from the usual. Yeah, so that is how my role is, to see that we're doing something different. Yeah,
I'll give you an example. Tonight, it's a unique concept in a way that we're putting fine dining together with great music and Ugandan music. Usually fine dining is associated with, they have to be dressed elegant in a ballroom, dressed up in ball gowns, and there's just a violinist playing or a pianist. But here we are doing a fusion of the Western culture and the Ugandan culture both together. So we like to curate unique experiences. It's still something that is growing on us, because we just started as a company, but that's what we want to stand out for, curating unique experiences. Can be anything, like we don't want to limit our minds to anything.
Yeah.
So this is just the beginning. God knows what we're going to do next time. We might even do maybe a flying boat experience somewhere. I don't know. So we just want to come up with unique experiences for people here in Uganda.
Yeah, so people don't get to fear.
Yeah.
Like when you talk about fine dining, people don't even. I'm certain a big number does not have an idea of what fine dining is. Yeah. So we're saying no. We don't need to be a fee. You don't have to go to Dubai to do this. These things are happening here in Uganda. This is Serena Kigo. Yeah, they're doing these things.
Yeah.
And thank God they also believed in our ideas, and the merger, has given birth to this baby.
And the top up to that experience is we also have discounted rooms, which is something that is a new concept in events. People come for an event, then they go away. But if they come for an event and they stay over and experience the hotel, room service, swimming, gym, sauna and steam, it's a new thing, I think.
So are we ready to have a good time, ladies and gentlemen?
I don't feel you. You're crossing here. Is it that cold? Book a room. Tonight, you'll be hot. Are we together? $165 Serena is ready for you. They even have roses on the bed.
It's not the first time that we find ourselves here, me and you guys. You seem to have a jailed relationship with Serena. Why Serena?
Serena loves us and we love Serena back. Yeah.
Just found favor in Serena, for real.
We found favor in Serena, but also something that we're talking about recently, and you might be a witness to it. We've got something we call capital what?
Social capital.
Social capital. We've got amazing people out there that believe in us, and they're our friends. And like I'll give you an example of this show. Everything you see here is social capital. Because if it came to the real cashing out to do this, it's crazy. Yeah. So yeah. So everyone, like we'll give you a list of everyone involved in this production.
Talk about your transition. The guys that used to do the music videos, and now you seem to have evolved yourself from that.
You see, something about this industry is if you don't evolve, it throws you out. You need to find a way of being able to read the game and know how to survive in it. This is a jungle. If I'll give you an example. If for example you don't go out there and read a lot, and lately reading and researching are much easier. There's all these platforms, Google, YouTube, blah blah blah. You get to know, for example, in our world, you get to know the latest technology when it comes to cameras, what camera is out there, which of these suits best to work with in Uganda, because there's of course budgets, there's the camera handling, there is all these kind of things. So you need to make sure you keep updating yourself with all this. However, you don't lock yourself in only that space. For example, I come from that era where we used to do music videos. I came from doing weddings. From weddings, I went to TV. Broadcast from TV. I came into music videos. That's the time of the Julianas and the Clear Cuts. The Chameleons, the Jamila, the
Mustapha.
Yes, those Bay Kali days, yeah. So all that. Then my friend Jose introduced me to documentaries and film, yeah. So now I came and tested the money in advertising side, and woo, it was unbelievable. I was like, okay, oh wow, this is amazing. I mean, because I'll give an example. A music video, if you have to produce something decent, it will take you like 2 weeks. Now, when it comes to commercials and documentaries, these guys are paying you per day. They are saying, if I'm with you for 10 days, every day I'm allowed to give you $400. That is $400 times 14, the 2 weeks. When you do the math, you're in a better place. You know what I mean? So then we discovered that and said, okay, now let's go into that. And then as we grew, I realized that, okay, this has been a very good journey of the documentaries and whatnot. However, I've noticed that people that actually run their own production houses get to do bigger business. So then that's how we came up with the Ebony Heights, just to see that we get to have all that under one platform, yeah. And then now when Alice came on board to make it even bigger now, because we're like, okay, we can't let the name Alice Nakato go. Let's turn it into a brand. And I can definitely tell you that events are way bigger than video or than film, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Talk to Musta 25 years ago. What would you do better? What can he do now that he's trying to get off the ground?
So actually, what Musta can do now, or what I'm actually doing now, I'm working with as many young guys as possible. Those that love the industry but don't have the chance to find either where to get training or even to find that person who says here's an opportunity.
Yeah.
Because me, I come from the space of opportunity. From the first guy who gave me the job, from holding that light while people were waiting, he passed on. He was called Mulangira Bambi. Yes, he passed on. But my friend Twist Kanyike took me there because he was already there as the camera operator. And he took me there, and the guy said, okay, atandikire kutala. You know what I mean? Amulayandi badangoba. No, we don't have time for that, bichi. You know, so then when it comes to getting into TV, the likes of my brother Makaheru, I don't, up to now, I still ask him. I remember he talked to me about it at Buganda Road. We used to hang out at Buganda Road. And of all the people that were hanging out there, he picked me. And he called me on the side and said, Musta, do you want to work for TV? I got goosebumps and I told him, I don't think I can actually work.
Just like that.
Yeah, he told me there's nothing new. Don't you? I've seen you operating a camera. I said, yes. He said, yeah. There's, by then, they were using what they call a Betacam. Betacam is like, it was the Reds of today in the industry, the broadcast cameras. He told me, everything that you don't know, I will teach you. Accept and come through. And I stepped in from the camera. I mean, with channel television, I went all the way to broadcast. I learned how to broadcast, and by then it was analog, plug in, plug out. You know, there would be a schedule of when you get to have a night at the studio, and you're the one broadcasting in the TX room. The likes of Rukshana and Namwimba come from there. You know, people like those, like people I found there. So you see where we've come from, and all this knowledge that I've been collecting and gathering for the past 25 years, I believe if people gave me an opportunity, if people gave me chances, the best I can do right now is
give back.
Give back. So on any project I get, if I find young guys that want to train and there's gear right in our face, I tell them, let's take it on. And they're doing well. Yes.
Okay.
So that's where my satisfaction is coming from lately, training young guys.
Okay. Which song are you looking forward to?
I love all their songs. I love Maddox's songs. I love Jamal's songs.
None in particular?
I like Namagembe. Namagembe Oliwa. And then Jamal. That one, yes.
Musta, why the combination of these two guys?
Maddox and Jamal, first and foremost, one of the things I keep telling people, Maddox and Jamal, tosuwira kuswala at any one given moment. In terms of, for example, lyrics. Whatever any artist, any musician puts out there, sticks in people's brains. So imagine singer, for example, Bali Wemula, and they've got such beautiful songs in Engazi Wemula, for example. What do you think the nation would be like today? You know what I mean? These are artists that are at the same time teachers. Yes. So they're teaching at the same time. And when we were going through the list, it's even crazy that we spoke about Jamal, we spoke about Maddox, and we spoke about GeoSteady.
And Aziz.
And Aziz as well. Yeah. And all these guys we spoke to on phone. Yeah?
Yeah.
And I remember around November, GeoSteady was telling me, someone wants to book me for something around that time, but no confirmations have come in yet. Call me in January, we'll see if there will be any, you know. And then when we called, he told me, unfortunately, the person confirmed. And that is what has given birth to his show that is happening at the Sheraton. And we wish them the best.
Yeah.
We wish him the best, definitely, from the journey from where he's come from. Yeah. To see that he can come back and stand on stage and perform, that's amazing. So all the best, GeoSteady. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, Edgar.
And yes, we plan on doing this, by the way, every Valentine. So save that money. Yeah? Carly, thank you so much.
Amina, yabana abatekesi nange nkigadde baagaliza bingi byebyo bazikirize ngendo.